Hi everyone. I hope I'm audible. Let me just check the settings. Hi everyone. I hope I'm audible. Can you guys confirm on the chat if you're able to hear me or not? Perfect. All right, let's just wait for a couple of minutes and then we will start. Okay. Most of the time we start uh, late evenings. This time we are starting a bit early. Okay. Hello Tejas. Hi Saurav. Hello Mahesh. Happy Republic Day, everybody. Happy Republic Day, Mahesh. Hi Meher. Amritesh. PK. All right. Hmm. There's an event happening I think, on 1st of March in Delhi. That is Delhi Dreaming. I will be there. So I hope I'll also be able to meet you guys there. I'll be speaking at Delhi Dreaming on 1st of March. Hello, Meher. I actually get so many texts on LinkedIn, and I am actually not able to reply to many messages on LinkedIn due to my office thing. So I am so sorry if I have not replied you on LinkedIn. And yeah, I prefer to have chat over my phone. So I am going to ping my number here. Those who want to talk to me, the best way is to ping me directly. I think I respond most of the text I get, and it is very overwhelming on LinkedIn most of the time, especially after the Coursera announced a few open positions, and they opened a couple of positions. After that, my LinkedIn is like having a blast. I am getting so many text messages. It is practically impossible to reply on LinkedIn in such kind of situations. But normally, if you ping me, and if I'm not able to respond on your text messages, just text again, because sometimes what happens, I let's say if I'm busy on a come whole day deployment, when I'll be in the evening, I might not be able to scroll through everything, and sometimes I miss those messages. So I do not feel bad when somebody retext me or reminds me if I have to talk to him. If in case for anybody, feel free to ping me on anything. I don't usually I mean, I usually respond to every message I get most of the time, but yes, I do miss on the LinkedIn, and I am so sorry for that. But I'm trying to work on making sure I do not miss anything on LinkedIn as well. But sometimes it gets very overwhelming. Hello Priyanshi, hello Arun, hi Akash, Mega, hello everyone. Thank you. So yeah, feel free to put your out to me over LinkedIn for the open positions at Coursera, and they wanted to know more. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions as well. And how can you learn FSL? Any scope for future, Meher? Yes, FSL is an extension of Service Cloud, where you learn about field service lightning, and there are multiple use cases of FSL, and a lot of companies who have a use case for FSL, they do use it. Learning FSL, there are a couple of courses available on Udemy, and there are a couple of YouTube playlists as well. I will try to find out the playlist and will put it on chat. FSL is good to have thing. When it comes to scope for future, I think these kind of things gives you an extra advantage on an interview. So if you know FSL, if you know CPQ, or if you know Omni Studio, these are the things which will give you extra edge over other candidates. That is the main benefit. And these are not something which are very complex or you cannot learn. Even if you don't know, it's not like you will be rejected because of that, because very few roles you will see which specifically demand FSL, but otherwise it is an easy thing to learn. You can learn it anytime, so it's not like you'll not be able to learn it. Ankit is asking if Salesforce fresher jobs are available. Salesforce fresher jobs are again very less, though this quarter is good. People are getting calls, people are getting internship opportunities. So this is your best chance to keep on applying. Next Feb, March. These are the best months to get job in the Salesforce ecosystem. Q1 and Q2 are good months to get jobs. Yes, there are less jobs for freshers. You have to be extra competitive. You'll have to put everything, but yes, there are jobs. It's not like they're not. Do also check for the internship opportunities. There are a couple of opportunities as well. Hi, Mohit, any idea about error logging framework in Salesforce? Any video did you design? I have not created any error logging framework related video, Mahesh. There is error logging framework RFlip trigger. If you want, you can also check that RFlip trigger framework. Just Google it, RFlip trigger framework, Salesforce, and you will be able to get the whole Git repository for that. You can install that. There is directly an install option available. Install it in your developer account, and there is a good documentation as well. Try to get through that. And then there are a couple of blogs available on error logging, I think on Apex hours. You can check that. If you're not able to find, just ping me. I'll be able to give you that thing as well. Okay. And current job market, Mahesh is asking, see, current job market is good. People are getting interview calls. It's just that you'll have to keep on applying. If you apply properly, if you make good LinkedIn connections, there are jobs. People are getting calls and people are getting referrals as well via the Salesforce. So make sure you apply properly. Make sure you keep on applying every day. Even if you're not getting calls via the Naukri apply, keep on applying. Don't feel that you're not getting calls, so you'll not apply, because the more you apply, the more your profile will be activated. Okay. uh, Let me just go back to a couple of comments I missed. Gaurav is asking, hi sir, I have 2 years of experience in Salesforce and from past 1 year I'm not able to secure a job. um, okay, you have 2 years of experience and then this 1 year is additional, I believe, and you are not able to get the job. Okay, see, Gaurav, we have to. I'm not sure if you have given interviews or got rejected in the interviews, or you are not even getting the interview calls. Okay, if not getting the interview call is your problem, then we'll have to work on the applying part, how we are applying. If you are not able to clear the interview, then there must be a gap in the technical knowledge you have versus the expectation of the interviewer. Okay, you can ping me and we can have a discussion on this. Maybe we can schedule a mock for you so that I can see where you are technically on the experience level. Because see, currently the expectation from the interviewer is a bit high compared to what it was a couple of years ago, because even the freshers are coming with good amount of knowledge and they are Salesforce trained freshers, so we have to work on our knowledge part as well. So ping me, I'll see what I can do on my level to help you in this situation. Akash is saying, I switched my job a month ago. I have to work from 10 to 7 generally. Okay. I'm working on data cloud and agent force. So I like the work, but work timing are somewhat over. What should I do? No, please do not leave Akash. Akash, because see, I know this is like 9 hours, but typically in any project you will go, you will have to work 8, 9 hours. I understand that sometimes it can be overwhelming, but this is a time and you are getting to learn the things which very rarely people are getting in the Salesforce ecosystem. Everybody is talking about data cloud and agent force, but very few are actually getting work on these things. There will be more work in it and you will be worth a fortune if you keep on doing that. So please, uh, learn how to absorb this pressure. Try to develop a side habit or something which can release your stress and pressure. This is a situation where you will get to learn so much, so please do not leave. In fact, try to share your knowledge with other people so that they can also learn these things, because they are really important from the future point of view. So please do not leave, stay there. If you feel that pressure is too much, you're not able to handle it, ping me. Maybe I can discuss this with you. Maybe I can give you, guide you on these things. Maybe I can give you a tip or two on how to handle this stress. But please do not leave, because you are in a very good spot where people will kill to be on. Okay, so please do not do that. Okay, and if pressure is overwhelming, maybe we can discuss that. Okay. Gokul is saying, hi Mohit, I have was 11 months experience in working two projects as a developer. Now there is no project in my company. I'm planning to switch. Can you give me some advice? Is it too early to change? Um, See, 11-month is not too early to be patient. I have left a couple of organizations in a day, because in a day, not not in a day. I have left couple of organization in a year, because I did not enjoy working for that organization, or I did not enjoy the atmosphere, the environment, or sometimes those were very comfortable. So if you feel that there are no projects, you're not growing, try to start looking for better opportunities side by side, not in a hustle mode, but maybe in a casual mode. Like if you get a good opportunity, you will try to give couple of interviews and see where you are. Because normally when we decide to switch our job versus when we are actually ready, it takes at least a month or two to make yourself better on the clearing part. Like interview preparation is a different skill set versus working in a project. Maybe you were working in a project on different three four things, but in the interview they will ask from the wide variety of range. Okay, so I don't think it will be a bad decision to change. Sometimes what happens, if we have so many switches in our resume, and then they'll keep on asking why you have switched every organization in a year or two. I get this question a lot because I have changed a lot of organizations in a year, and I had my reasons for that. So when I explain the reason, they do take those reasons. I did not say just for the money, and that will reflect in your CTC part as well. Okay, so don't worry. If you have proper reasoning, it's okay to leave the organization. If you are not learning, if you're not comfortable there, if you do not enjoy, if you do not feel like working when you wake up in the morning, then I don't think it's worth that much of the mental pressure. Okay. Okay, Gaurav. So you are getting rejected in the client round or the final round. Okay. That needs to, I mean, okay. So I need to identify what is the problem you are facing. Maybe just ping me. I will talk to you and we can discuss this thing. Okay. All right. Hello, Herschel. Good evening. Tejas is saying, I have completed 3 years and want your guide on how to switch to a new company, how to brush up all Salesforce admin and development concepts. Okay, Tejas, there are so many concepts, and on 3 years of experience, yes, typically LWC, triggers, batches, asynchronous epics, some of some are from the DevOps, some are from the testing, some are from the flows, administrator. There are so many things to learn from. I have, I think, shared a roadmap as well, how to switch your job. You can watch that video. But I think typically from a 3 years, everything in Salesforce is relevant to you. First focus on the mandatory topics, like must to have topic, and then focus on the good to have topics, which will give you the extra pointers when you need. Okay. Can I switch Salesforce at the age of 35? Yes, I have seen people even in the 40s switching to Salesforce. I have a couple of examples. Yes, you can do that. It's not like you cannot do. All depends on first your knowledge, and second how you approach the opportunity. So both these things. The only problem people face is that when they put the fake experience and they feel that Salesforce is easy, or they feel that okay, I have, let's say, 5 years of experience in Oracle or Siebel or and something. I will learn Salesforce for 6 months, and then I will say I have 6 years of experience in Salesforce. No, that will not work. You will not be able to clear the interview, because interviewer will grill you 6 years. Like you cannot learn the experience of 6 years in the 6 month of study. So that those type of people fail. But otherwise, if you learn well, it's not that difficult to get the job in Salesforce. It is relatively, like in compared comparison to other technologies, it is actually easy to get job in Salesforce. It's just that you should learn it properly. Okay. Okay, so I'm saying since 3 years I'm working on a product in the development side. So is it fine because I don't have any niche skill in Salesforce? If need to choose which one I should choose. Okay, so if you were working on a product side of the development, your Apex fundamentals should be good. That will be the stronger part. I'm not sure if you have good knowledge on LWC or not, but the combination of Apex fundamentals like automation related skills and then LWC should be good. See, everybody will have couple of strong areas and couple of weak areas. We need to understand where we are good at, where we are weak at. Whatever we are weak at, we'll have to work on, and whatever we are good at, we'll have to make sure that we are extracting maximum value out of those topics in our interviews, because those things are very important. Okay, so you need to choose which one I should choose. Okay, we should, I think, focus on the good part. Whatever fee you see, sometimes when you work on the product, the problem is that you only work on certain type of things, but you'll not have any idea about other things. Just try to get the idea about other things. When I was working for product, that product was on Service Cloud, so I was very good in the Service Cloud. I was very good in the admin part, but I had no idea about the Sales Cloud. I had no idea about the integration. I had no idea about the Lightning. So when I decided to change my company, I I thought that I know very good in Salesforce, but when I actually went for interview, interviewer basically roasted me. So then I decided, okay, I'm not good at these things. I'll have to first learn these things. Try to create your own notes, especially on the topics where you feel you are weak at, because the topics where you are actually weak, you will need a lot of revisions. With your own notes, you will be able to revise very quickly. So if you are weak at Sales Cloud, if you are weak at Service Cloud, try to create your own notes. Start with Trailhead, start with any playlist available on YouTube or Udemy for that matter, and create your own notes. That will help you a lot in the long term. Okay. Please do FSL playlist, and it's a managed package. How can I get to know what about out of the box functionality? Okay, I will try to give you my notes on FSL, Meher, because when I learned FSL, I have created a few of my own notes on it. So from a person who don't know FSL at all, I will expect you to first start with the data model of it and try to understand the data model, how it connects to the existing Salesforce object, and then later on we will talk about how you can learn the other things. Okay, there are a lot of functionality, and I think you will get some you can request some kind of developer sandbox for that as well, because when I learned FSL when I was at Cape Gemini, so I got that from the company itself. So I'll see if you can get that. Okay, by so let's say for CPQ you can request a special sandbox which will have CPQ enabled. So I need to check for the FSL, but I'll tell you. Okay. Hi Manjunath, good to see you here. Good evening. One query based on my recent interview. How does it differ from when we run circle with inner query and with the outer and without inner query? See, inner query takes a lot of time. So if your org is already facing a lot of performance related issue, if your transaction is already heavy, or if your inner query has a lot of data, then that will slow down. That will take a lot of CPU time, and that is why when we pass, let's say from in the batch also, when we pass the query from the start method to the execute method, we avoid the inner queries, because inner query, if inner query has a lot of data, that will have serious performance related consequences as well. So that is why when we have inner query, we just need to make sure that inner query is not um, basically making your system perform bad. It should not have a lot of data. If it is, then it will have a lot of issues in the execution and in the performance as well. So make sure that if it is smooth, then it is okay. Like if it does not have a lot of data, you just need normal things, then you can have inner query. But if we are talking about the bulk of data, and if it has an inner query that itself has a bulk of data, then it will be a problematic thing for the system. So that is why I also recommend not to have inner query when we do the batch class and pass the data from start method. And in general as well, inner query needs to be handled very carefully. Okay, and we can discuss more on this on our group as well. All right, so they're saying, hi Mohit, can you tell me about Salesforce if I am preparing for an interview related to this, and please let me know if you have created any video. I don't know what is Salesforce if ICM. I need to check it, so I'll note it down and I'll check it for you, and you can maybe I'll come back to you on any chat to tell you that. But as of now, I don't know this. Okay. All right. Thanks, Mohit. You are always supportive when I bring a WhatsApp. I like the way you're responding. You're so supportive. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mahesh. I try that I do not miss any messages on my actually personal phone, because all those people who have my number, they have at least made some effort to get my number, or somewhere from my YouTube or somewhere from any chat comment they've got my number. So I just make sure that I do not disappoint them, or I do not ignore them. So I'm just trying my best to, and the reality is that now that my community is so supportive, that whenever I put any question, or whenever someone else also put any question, other student jump onto that question and start helping. So most of you have made my job very easy, and I think that was the vision when I started this YouTube channel, is that we will build a community where people will help each other. So I think that's what somehow we were able to achieve, and people are helping each other now. So I'm very happy to see that, and yeah, let's just keep on doing that so that new people get benefit of our hard work. Okay. I have Omkar is saying I have 1.2 years of experience. Is it good time to switch? Omkar, if you have just 1.2 years of experience, I'll recommend you to at least complete 2 years in your current organization if it is your first organization, because typically in our first organization we learn a lot, and first organization remains very close to our heart. So I feel that at least people should spend 2 hours in their first organization. But if you are facing any kind of problem in your current organization, any learning related issue, or any issue related to project delivery, or any problems you are facing, then that is a separate matter, and then you obviously have to switch. But otherwise, if you are able to learn, if you are just switching because the salary is less or something, maybe you can spend some more time there, keep on learning whatever you can learn more from there, and then once you complete 2 year trend, then try to switch. I think that will be a better approach, in my opinion. But if you have any other problem, then feel free to ping me and we can discuss that. Okay. Prasad is saying, hi Mohit, can you tell me the countries after India and US where you are opportunities for Salesforce developer roles available in Europe? Germany, Netherlands, given some insight if you know. Okay, many of my friends prefer to go to Europe, because Europe also has a good opportunity, plus they pay very well to in the Salesforce related roles. But many in most of these organizations, in the most of these countries, Germany or something, you also need to have some language level certifications as well. Like when I was in Mumbai, many of my friends who were preparing for Germany, they learned German, and then there are different levels of those German. So they need at least level 3 certified person, or something like that. So maybe you can check that. I never aspire to go outside of my country, so I never explored this territory, to be very frank. But I can get you that information if you are very serious about it, because I have friends there all over Europe. I'll have at least one or two friends in every major country, so I'll try to sync you with those people if you want that. Okay. Mahesh is asking, what is the best channel to learn integration? What I heard from my student is that there is a playlist by Ankit Jain for integration, or for the LWC. I need to check. For LWC, I think Ankit Jain has a very good playlist. Maybe for integration also he has, but I'll get back to you on this best channel to learn integration. Okay, if you guys know other students, if you know best channel to learn integration, feel free to put that channel link on the chat, and whichever channel it is, I'll get permission from the owner of that channel that we are using your link, so that we do not okay. Okay, Akash is asking, Rishabh, I think I did not see your full question. Okay, this is your full question. Can I switch from Salesforce QA to Salesforce Dev? I have 3.2 years of experience. 100%, Rishabh, you can switch from Salesforce QA to Dev. It's just that uh, you have to learn it properly, and then you will have to start from scratch in the development part. Okay, so I'm not saying that your 3.2 years of experience as a QA is going to waste, because you have relevant knowledge, and QA is a good to have thing because your admin will be strong, you know, all those functionalities related thing. You'll have to learn the development properly. Just do not make a mistake of putting these 3.2 years into the development, because then you will set yourself for a lot of pressure and disaster, because they'll be expecting you to have 3.2 years of development experience. To try to stay true to your QA experience and start dev as a new entry as a developer. Okay, it's not like you will be complete fresher, you will still have experience of 3.2 years, but you on your development side you will have the new experience. Okay, do not mix and merge, because then they'll be expecting a lot from you. Okay, Tejas is asking, do you have membership plans for the experienced candidate? Tejas, I have membership plans, and I think I have created a whole video about that. And see, whatever I do, these are not specific to freshers or entry levels or for the experience. Whichever candidate come to me, I check that candidate, I judge that candidate based on their experience, and then I decide on what I can help him with or her with. Okay, so 100% it is relevant for the experienced candidate as well. In fact, for the experienced people it is more required, because they already know those things, so all they need is the brush up. All they need is that they're what are the areas where they are not good at, so that they can start learning that. Okay, so it is in fact more relevant for the experienced people, because for freshers I have so much of the content they can learn first, and then they can come to me. Okay, all right, Mahesh. Hi, Mahesh. I took course on Udemy, Data Cloud course. Trust me, there is no proper training for Data Cloud. Any suggestions and idea passing Data Cloud and different from learning Data Cloud? See, because see, Data Cloud, we ha- people are not using Data Cloud in their projects. Data Cloud related projects are very minimal. They will be coming in future. But from the Salesforce side, they have pushed Data Cloud and Agent Force in such a way that they are so important and everything. So that is why people are jumping onto this certification. Now, normally, how I go with certification is that if I worked on a particular cloud, then I'll get to know about that cloud, and then I'll learn remaining things, and then I'll go for certification. But with the data cloud, it is the exact opposite. You'll have to um, get the certification, then you will be eligible to work on data cloud. So that is why there is a difference between people did not do any project, they just did the data cloud related learning, not learning, it just a scattered learning Salesforce has provided, and then you go for the certification. So people do not even know the use cases of when to use data cloud, or what are the exact use cases where data cloud is going to help. People are not clear on that. Okay, and see what happens in the problem with Udemy also is that any type of course you can put on Udemy with the worst to worst content also, they'll not check anything. Even people have put the certification dumps directly in the Udemy courses and extracting money out of the people's pocket. So that is a very bad thing about the Udemy, is that they do not do any proper check on the courses. But any course, if it is bad, people will react on the comment section. People will react, and that course will not attain a lot of students. So don't worry about bad courses. It's sad that you have enrolled for it. Do let me know that course, Mahesh, so that I can inform my other student not to enroll for such courses. For now, data cloud related content is very less. I'm exploring that, and I'll maybe come up with a post where I'll put whatever I have in my knowledge related to data cloud over LinkedIn. Okay, but do tell me that LinkedIn, that Udemy course, so that I can make other people aware about it. Okay, thank you. Okay, Shubhi is saying, hi Mohit, I have around 4.5 years of experience, and I only worked on Aura components, and I am right now looking for job change. Do I need to do expertise in LWC? Okay, Shubhi, see, Aura component are and LWC components are from the UI point of view pretty much similar. and you definitely need to at least learn the major things of LWC. Whatever you have done on the aura, you already have the references of those things. So learning LWC is not going to be difficult thing, at least from the interview point of view. Just spend 2 weeks on LWC, cover all the major topics, starting with the difference between aura and LWC, then life cycle hook, then communication from parent to child, child to parent, then lightning data services, then navigation services, then couple of JavaScript topics like promises, async await, shadow dom, slots, and then lightning messaging services, pub sub. These 6 7 topics you will have to do in the LWC, and I'm 100% sure, because you have worked on aura, this is not going to take a lot of time. It will be, you'll be able to complete it within 2 weeks, so that when you go to the interview, you will not be in the back foot that you don't know LWC. I want you to play in the front foot. You already know aura, and LWC is not very different. In fact, it is easier than aura. So you will be playing in the front foot. That's what I want. So yes, do spend 2 weeks and then start applying, so that you will be confident in your interviews. Okay. Okay, Sagar has asked this question many times. Yes, Sagar, you can 100% switch at the age of 35. Okay, don't worry. But I need to check your learning plan, like how you are learning, and I also need to make sure that you are not putting any fake experience. Okay. All right. Amit is asking. I have 5+ years of experience, but not getting much calls. Any suggestion apart from updating Naukri profile daily? Hi Amit. A lot of people on the 5+ years, there are so many interview calls. My students are getting. So I'm not sure why you are not getting. If Naukri is not helping you much, maybe LinkedIn. Try to have a very close look on LinkedIn and try to see the jobs which have been posted recently. Try to make connection with the people who shares these jobs, and try to make connections who helps you get more interview calls. Maybe you can also ping me. If I get to see anything in my group, I'll be able to tell you. If you're not part of that group already, I'm so sorry. I am, if I don't know the name and you are already part of it, then just please ping me again. I'll take your case and 100% will try to help you as much as I can. Okay. And okay, Tejas is saying thank you, Tejas. All right, just a second, guys. I need, I lost the track of the questions. Okay. All right. Any resource for CPQ? Saw so many opportunities in it. Want to learn about it? Okay, Amit. So for CPQ, there is a free course available on Udemy by the instructor named Hriday Lamba. Hriday Lamba. Okay, he is a very good instructor and he has couple of courses, and all of those courses are free. I absolutely adore him. His CPQ course is a very basic course where he's teaching about all the basic modules of CPQ. Before going through any paid course on CPQ, make sure that you do that free course, because that course has everything which you need to begin with on CPQ. Once you are done with that, then you will have enough confidence that you don't need any other paid course, and you will be able to learn remaining of the CPQ via the Salesforce document itself. But try that course. I think I can also find the link here. I'll do that once I take other questions. So there is a course available, Amit, on Udemy. Search the name Hriday Lamba and you will get multiple courses. Not only CPQ, he also has courses on LWC and other things. You can also check that. Okay, and it is for free. So um, we just have to admire him for that. All right, Meher is asking, currently I'm working on MuleSoft. Is it okay to learn as I'm 100%? It is a very good thing that you know additional tools along with the Salesforce development. So, guys, everybody, this is for everybody. MuleSoft, Zapier, Workato, any deployment tool, GitHub, Gearset, and Flossom, Copado, AutoRabbit, any additional tool you get to learn along with the Salesforce is going to add value. Okay, so do not shy from any such opportunities. Even if you get cross tool experience, like let's say you as a Salesforce developer get to work on a module of a workday, don't shy away from that, because see, once you reach a level, then you will have to cross the boundary from Salesforce, and then you will have to understand multiple other tools as well. Maybe as an experienced architect, you'll be working on integrating Workday with Salesforce. Having knowledge about Workday is going to help you a lot in that situation. Okay, so make sure you do not say no to such kind of opportunities. Okay, all right. Kimit is asking, I have an upcoming round for Salesforce developer. Okay, finally, first question on Coursera Salesforce developer role. I have upcoming round for Salesforce developer 28th. 28th. Okay, today is 26th. You have your interview on 28th. Any suggestion on topics to focus on from your side on 2+ years of experience? Okay. See, this is an associate developer role, so they're expecting somebody who is good in writing code. So maybe some practice on LWC scenarios, written practice on LWC scenarios, written practice on triggers, couple of SOQL queries, and deployment knowledge is good to have. How do you do testing? Explain those things. How do you approach? So once you get a requirement, how do you decide which tool you are going to use, and best practices of everything: epics, triggers, flows, LWC, test classes, and order of execution, and governor limits, latest release notes, latest release updates, whatever Salesforce has released. What are the latest release note features which are very exciting for you? Those kind of things are going to be major for you. This is the developer role, so they will definitely be asking you to write something. I think I am allowed to even just say this much. So I think practice triggers in LWC also. They can give you something to write. Um, See, expectation is not that you should know everything. Okay, and I say this multiple times. Nobody expect you to know everything, but whatever you know, you should know very well. You should know it in such a way that you are perfect, you are master of that thing. Okay, have confidence that yes, you can handle this, you can handle the situation, you can handle the client, you can handle the business, you can handle the requirement. Okay, confidence is also very important. And I've given my number already on chat. I'll put it again so that if you have any additional query, you can just drop a message on WhatsApp, and maybe I can uh, handle that. Okay, Shudanshu is saying, "Hi Mohit. Currently, I'm working as in a bank as a Salesforce developer. In here, they are using Salesforce plus Encino. So, is there any future in fintech company, and there is any demand for Encino?" Yeah, I get so many queries related to where to learn Encino. So maybe you can also help me with that. Where can they learn from Encino from? Where they can learn Encino from? And fintech is a very good industry. They pay very well, and um, there are a lot of opportunities in the fintech industry, and you should already be knowing many of those opportunities. So keep on switching between banks itself. I think that will be sufficient for you within your career. But jokes apart, yes, there are opportunities. I think you should continue. In fact, you should help others on how to learn this. There are opportunities, and there will always be demand of this, because this is a very very cream niche. They come with very specific requirements, and they'll always be there. So don't worry. All those agent force and everything, they are not going to take away this thing, because this industry is not going anywhere. Okay. Shalak Chaturvedi. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. Hi, Mohit sir. I have an option to join either Capgemini or TCS. TCS is offering me more. I ask people to advise, but I think it depends on project and manager. See, TCS and Capgemini, they both are almost similar. Which type of project you get, a lot depends on your luck as well, and what kind of projects they have in pipeline. And I have worked for Capgemini, and many of my friends work for TCS. If TCS is paying more, my suggestion is you can go for TCS. Capgemini is also a very good company, and I'm not sure what is the difference between what CTC they are offering, but in terms of how they work, they are almost similar. TCS has, I think, a lot of extra support project than Capgemini, When I worked for Capgemini, I worked for two projects, and both of those projects were for the development. So I was lucky. I've learned many good things in the Capgemini. I actually did not like Capgemini as a company, and no, the environment also is not so good. But I got development project, so I can say that thing that Capgemini was good on that part. But if difference is more, I think you should join TCS, in my opinion. Okay. Okay, Bhakt is saying, "Hi Mohit sir, I have 3 years of experience. I'm working in a Salesforce support project. For last 6 months, I'm giving interviews but unable to switch." Okay, because see, what happens when we work for this support project, we do not work on the requirement from scratch, and sometimes we get stuck in interviews because of that problem, that we do not have enough experience in terms of dealing requirement from scratch. Our debugging part will be good, our problem understanding part will be good, even problem solving part will be good, but we do not get the requirement from scratch, so sometimes we do not understand what to do with what kind of problems. But see, in situations like this, we'll have to focus on what we are not good at. We might not be very good at in the this part of problem understanding, and because we do not have experience in working on requirement from base, that is where we'll have to focus more on. And also, we need to extract the maximum value of our strong point, which is going to be debugging, support, handling the customer requirement, taking quick and responsive action on those requirements. So try to work on the things you are weak at. If you have not worked a lot on flows, triggers, maybe you can use automationchampion.com and try to do those things from scratch. This will improve your logical thinking, as well as this will improve your understanding of business. And then again, give the interviews. You can also try to give me mock interview. I can see where you are and we can prepare a roadmap for you. Okay, I'm not promoting myself. There are so many people who take mock interviews. There are many available on TopMate. You can check that. Just don't go for person who is charging very high for mock interview, because see, if I'm not against anybody charging high for anything, but it's just that you should know that their intention is either to help you or to earn more, and that is your best judge of that part. But there are many people, and there are many people who are doing it for free as well. So you can check that. I'm not available on TopMate, guys, so do not search me there. I just take mock via my YouTube membership, and you can check that as well. Okay. And Deepak again is asking, what are your main thoughts on Salesforce as a platform? Salesforce as a platform, see, Salesforce as a platform is a good platform. We get to work on so many things, but I think Salesforce does a lot of experiment on the new. I think they are banking a lot on the agent force, and they are banking a lot on their new AI offerings. I'm not sure how they are going to turn out to, but even in the past they have launched the Ginny and Einstein bot and all those things, though they created a lot of buzz because they were very costly. I don't think that reflected in the market, and I think they are trying very hard to make sure that this agent force and their co-pilot and their data cloud kicks in, so that they'll be able to maintain their place in the market. But I think they'll have to work on the costing part as well, because co-pilot and agent force, I have heard that they are very costly, and in the US a lot of companies are focusing on cost cutting, so I'm not sure if they have budget to pay for the agent force. But let's see how it goes. We have seen Salesforce. The one thing Salesforce is very good at is marketing. They keep on doing very good marketing. If they feel that something is not working very well, they re-engineer that, and then maybe restructure it and put it in the market with a different name and branding. So they realize very quickly that, okay, this is not working, we'll have to change our approach, and they very quickly change their approach as well. So that is very good. There are many companies who are very rigid in their approach, and they feel that, okay, this will work, so they keep on trying it for years and years. But with Salesforce, if something is not working, they realize it very quickly, and then they make the corrective actions very quickly. That is why I think they are able to survive in the market for so many years, and I hope that they'll continue doing that. And yeah, for all the new people in the market, I highly recommend you to keep on learning the AI related things on side by side. Keep on using the AI as well for your day to day work, because it helps a lot. It makes you a good developer very quick, like things which can easily be done by chat gpt. I will not rather spend my time on that. I'll rather ask chat gpt to help me with that, and I will then save my time and will focus on the things which I can do better. All right, so the things which require my time, my uninterrupted time, I'll put my time on that thing. And then for the repeated thing, or for the things which I feel that chat gpt will be able to help me better, I'll ask chat gpt to do that for me, because then I will save a lot of time which I can use somewhere else as well. Okay, so use it. There is no need to be threatened by it. Try to learn those related things, what is prompt engineering. And if you want to really know in the detail, many of my students were discussing about the actual course on AI and machine learning, and there are a couple of universities who are doing the distance program for that. Though I have not checked it yet, but once I check it, I'll share it with everybody for sure, in the LinkedIn and my YouTube. Okay. Amritesh is saying, "Thank you, Mohit, for helping Salesforce community." Thank you, guys. You help me more than I help you. Trust me. The when I decide to do something, decide to make video or something, I get to learn a lot from that video. So it is because of you I push myself to do those things. Okay, now Surya is explaining me about what his question. Okay, it's an incentive commission management with Salesforce acquired. Okay. Okay, all right. I think I've heard this first time, and I'll 100% get to know more about it, and then maybe I'll let everybody else know as well. Because if I don't know, there must be many people who don't know this, and they should know if it is a Salesforce product. Okay, there will be a lot of things which you will not find videos on YouTube. In fact, Salesforce community on YouTube was very small when we started. They were just big people, or the people who do not have much time. They were creating videos, but the videos were like six in a month or two. They'll have one video or two video, but then in last 2 3 years, Salesforce community has evolved a lot in the LinkedIn as well as in the YouTube. Now you will be able to see a lot of playlists available for free, a lot of videos available for free. New people are coming in the YouTube community to create the video. See, that is very good for the community. When new people start coming, people feel that okay, if this guy Mohit Tripathi can do, and with the very normal quality video, with the very normal quality audio, if he is able to get attention, he is able to get the video, then I can also do. And I highly admire that. 100% you can do. There was time when I was also thinking, who will listen to me, like why I should I mean, if even if I create video, people will laugh at me. But trust me, those videos has helped a lot of people. So when new people come to YouTube and they create video for Salesforce, I feel very happy about it myself, because I know that they have won that battle within themselves, that okay, let's do this. Okay, so it's very good thing, and very good thing for the Salesforce community, that people are coming up, new people are coming up, and they are creating videos. So it's a very good thing. See, Java or the JavaScript or Python, those communities have evolved over the years, and now you can see that if you have to learn Java or JavaScript, you need not to pay a single rupee, because everything will be available on YouTube, because that community has evolved for years. That will happen for Salesforce as well in couple of years, that you will get everything for free on YouTube, on Salesforce. It's just that in that phase there will come couple of scammers who will try to scam people. There will come couple of people who will try to extract money and do the false promotion, but then platform itself will teach them. Okay, let me take a couple of other questions. We are kind of going off track. All right. All right. What about Salesforce CPQ developers? How is the opportunity? Yeah, opportunities are there for CPQ developers. Okay, I think I've already taken that. Salesforce exclusive is the best for integration. Okay, thanks, Meher. And I think Salesforce exclusive, this is the channel name, and people can go through this video and learn the integration. Guys, in the integration also, let's not focus more on knowing everything integration. If you know the structure of it, different authentication and authorization mechanism, and most of the time you will get this question that when you get to do integration, how you handle that or how you approach the integration. So they want to understand your thought process behind the integration, and what data you are going to send, which system will be sending data, which system will be requesting data, what will be the trigger point of integration, authentication and authorization mechanism. Half of the game is the authentication and authorization, then remaining half of the game is once you decide what data to send and the data model of both the systems. Okay, so don't take you learn a lot of integration related things when you actually work on project. Okay, so it's not like you should know everything even before starting the integration. Okay. Why there is no jobs for freshers in Salesforce? Okay, because there are many freshers with the Salesforce trained knowledge and jobs are very limited. There are less opportunities in the market for freshers, and most of the people hire for at least 2 years, 3 years of experience. For all the freshers, I actually feel their pain that they learn everything on Salesforce, and they try to learn everything every day, yet they do not get interview calls. Try to get internship or kind of opportunities where you get to work on projects. If you are not able to find actual job, it's okay. Try to find a mentor or senior in the LinkedIn who can align you with his own work, or who can at least mentor you, who can guide you, so that at least you get to see the real project related things, how he does that, if he is comfortable, of course. I have seen many mentors who have buddied or kind of they do buddy with other freshers or the people who have less experience, and then they tell them, okay, see, this is how I got a requirement, this is how I will be deciding, this is how I will be doing. So in the free time, try to get those kind of buddy mentorship as well in the LinkedIn if possible. Connect with your seniors. See, if we are freshers, we have no other choice but to hustle. So that's what you'll have to do as well. Keep on searching for new job and internship opportunities, as well as try to make good connections on LinkedIn. Most of the time people will not respond because of course they don't know you, but then there will be a couple of good people as well who will respond, you will take interest in your request and try to help you as well. Okay. All right. Let me take a couple of other questions. Okay, Abhishek, just a second, let me take. Abhishek is saying, hi sir, what can I do as I have 5 years of career gap and I'm switching from non-technical to Salesforce. I'm a freelancer. I have completed my Salesforce dev admin training and certifications as well. Okay, 5 years of career gap is a huge gap. So you will have a proper reasoning for that. Those gap related years. I am not sure. If you are a freelancer, I'm not sure if you have worked on Salesforce related freelancing work or not. If you have worked on Salesforce related freelancing work, then I think technical part will not be an issue for you. Otherwise there will be difficulty in clearing the interview as well. If you have completed your admin dev and the training and you've got certification as well, I recommend you to try a couple of mock interviews and try to see where you are actually in terms of expectation from interviewer. I hope I'm not sure if you'll be applying for uh, senior, like if you are a Salesforce freelancer, you can actually say that you have 2 years of experience in Salesforce if you have done the freelancing for Salesforce. But if you are going for the fresher, then there will be very less interview calls. So I first want to know if you have done the freelancing for Salesforce or not. Otherwise you'll have to apply as a fresher in Salesforce. When I say fresher, that will only be in a Salesforce. You're not a fresher in general. You have done freelancing. Okay, so mock interviews, I think you should start with and see where you are currently in the market. Okay, Nilesh is saying, hi Mohit, please talk a bit about senior technical consultant MTS, SMTS positions at Salesforce. Okay, senior technical consultant and I think they are MTS and SMTS are consultant role. I think they started hiring for this a lot, and they did a lot of consultant hiring last year in the first and second quarter. But in the last couple of months, I did not see a lot of opening for this role. This role itself is this is not a support role. You will be working on the client requirement. You will be working on a normal service based kind of setup where you will be getting requirements. You will be working developing those things from scratch. So it's a good role, bit hectic because a lot of competition within Salesforce as well. And I have many students working on this role, so I can sync you with them if you want to know more about it. But yeah, it's a good consultant role. You'll get to work on many things. All right, Nilesh. If you want to know more about this role, I think the best person will be who is working as this as a Salesforce technical consultant on Salesforce. I have many students there. I can guide you and I can sync you with them so that you get more information on this role. Can we integrate Razorpay with Salesforce? I think yes. It's a payment gateway, so this there must be some integration uh, with Razorpay and Salesforce. I have not done it, but I'm 100% confident that Razorpay must get attached to other tools like Salesforce, SAP, and other order processing systems. Pratik is asking, sir, I have 4 years of experience in Salesforce currently in Accenture company. Now I'm planning to switch the company. How much LP I can expect currently? Okay, Pratik, so your current experience is 4 years. Your CTC is less compared to your number of years of experience. That is expected because I think you have worked in a single organization, and with 7%, 6%, 5% hike, that's how they give. You can definitely aim 12 LPA. Okay, as your first. See, so normally how will we approach is that we try to get first offer. Okay, when we decide that okay we are changing from 6, I will be trying to get 10 to 12 in my first offer. Once I get 10 to 12 by let's say Infosys offered me 10 LPA. Now that 10 will become my base CTC, and I will put resignation based on my 10 LPA offer. But I'll not stop here, of course. I will try to get 13, 14, maybe 15 from any other organization. So let's say Deloitte gave me 15 LPA. So then 15 will become. So from 6, you have, because you have 4 years of experience, you can go up to 15 for sure. Try to get 10 first or 10 to 12 first, and then switch for 15 from 10 to 15. Okay, you can 100% have, you have a lot of buffer to go up because you have 4 years of experience and your current CTC is very less as per your experience. You can 100% go to 15. Okay, try to get interview calls and try to get the first offer. Let's say if somebody is not giving you 12, try to get 10. Okay, but try to increase your base. First offer you will get, you will start getting multiple offers. Trust me on that. Okay, I've been on same boat. I have done this multiple times. Trust me, this is easier. Don't worry. This will happen. It's just that you have to get your first offer. Okay. All right. Pankaj is saying again, I cleared skill round, still did not skill my second round. It's been 1 month. Interview was with Accenture. See, Accenture is known for this, and if I have to name one organization which is very bad in terms of their hiring process, that is Accenture for sure, no doubt about this, because um, you will give one round, you might not get called for second round, you might get directly called for second round, they do not release offer letter even when you clear all those rounds. These kind of things happens a lot with Accenture. My only suggestion is that do not waste your energy on this. You if you were supposed to get called, they did not call you, do not waste your time on following up with them. Just send a professional mail, and then if they are not calling you, don't spend time on this. Look for other opportunities, look for other offers. Even if you got the offer from Accenture, try to get other offers. Trust me, it is not a trustworthy thing. Many of my students have faced this, and I'm kind of pissed off with this company. All right, let me move up and try to take a couple of more questions. Sabaz is saying, hi Mohit, any live preparation course? Currently, I'm not starting any new course right now because of the time problem I'm having right now. So, no new batch as of now. But what I'm doing is that I am suggesting people to go through the recordings and then ask questions directly so that I can help them with those questions. But yeah, very soon. See, I think I have when I already have recordings for that, I'm more of thinking about doing some practical courses on Service Cloud projects and Sales Cloud projects rather than starting the interview preparation course. If I'll have Service Cloud and Sales Cloud project, many people face this problem that they have knowledge but they do not have project related knowledge. So next thing on my mind is that to try and solve this practical problem of people not having the enough experience. So let's see if I get time for that. I'll 100% get time. I'm just planning to do this, and then let's see how it goes. But I'll let you know if whenever I do Sabas, but you already know this that what I'm planning. Okay, Nishant is asking, hi sir, giving interviews for 2.5 years, clearing multiple rounds but not able to secure an offer letter. Cannot identify where I am going wrong. Okay, uh, clearing multiple rounds basically means you're good technically, okay, and you are almost there. Clearing multiple rounds, you have let's say cleared multiple tech rounds and techno manager round, yet you are not getting offer. It's sometimes unfortunate. Sometimes what happens is that we give interviews and they already have hired somebody, so they cannot hire you. So I feel that you are almost there because you are not weak technically. It's just that stay there, hang on there, and let us talk about maybe a techno managerial round on a call, or maybe I can plan a techno managerial round for you or managerial round for you to identify if there is any issue on the managerial part. Okay, because I feel that you have cleared multiple rounds, so there is no problem technically. Maybe techno managerial part, maybe something in your introduction, maybe something in your explaining things, maybe something they feel that you're not confident enough to take those roles. Also tell me which companies you have given interviews for and did not get offered. Maybe that will also give me an idea about what could be the reason. Okay. Princeton D'Souza. Hi Mohit, I have 1.3 years of experience in Salesforce. Okay. What would you suggest me to learn so I create great jobs and be in demand? 1.23 years is like very new, and Salesforce development, I will recommend you to continue. Make sure that your fundamentals of Apex are very strong. Make sure you give enough attention to testing. Make sure you give enough attention to the best practices. It's not only about knowing what you should do, it's also about knowing what you should not do. So with the system, what you should not do is also equally important if you want to reach um, somewhere in the great places, great jobs. Knowing what not to do is also really very important. Focus on test classes a lot, and whenever you write your Apex classes or Apex triggers or code, try to make sure that they are next level. Like take help of whatever chat GPT or whatever you want to try to identify. If you have written something, let's say 5 lines of code, can this be written in 3 lines? Can this be written in 4 lines? Can this be improved further? Can this be bulkified further? Is there any better way of doing this? Maybe you are doing a trigger and that is working perfectly fine, but also identify, can you do this better than this approach, or can you write it better than the way you have written? So focus on basics a lot, because that is something which you will not get enough time. Once you move up in the ladder, you will not have enough time to go through those basics. So be very confident in this journey. Confidence is also very important. Focus more on the record sharing and security part of Salesforce admin is the most underrated thing. Most of the developers, um, if not all, then many of the developers fail the admin part because they take admin for granted. Do not make that mistake. Admin related things, They are single check boxes. I have seen people doing 400 lines of code and there was a admin checkbox available to do that thing. So don't take admin things for granted. Admin things are very important. And yeah, keep on improving. There is a book I would like to recommend you read, Salesforce Anti Patterns, and this book talks about what you should not do in the system. So make sure you read that book. That book is going to be uh, a book which tells you what not to do in the system. Okay, that book told me that you should not have so many validation rules in a particular object. Okay, so and it was a very useful advice. I later on got in an org where there were so many validation rules. I later on converted those into triggers and moved those things because those were not working. They were hampering the performance. So you never know where you learn something and when you will use that thing, but knowledge is not going to waste any day. Hi Praneeth. Hello Praneeth. Good evening. Good to see you here. Abhishek, okay, no sir, I was not into technical field, not done freelancing in Salesforce. Then you will be a complete fresher in Salesforce, Abhishek, and then that makes your journey even tougher. You'll have to prepare very well, and then you'll have to be on your toes to get your first role. The journey is going to be tough, so I want you to buckle up and make sure that you do not leave any stone unturned. Okay. And if you need me for anything, feel free to ping me, feel free to talk to me, and I'll do whatever in my capacity to help you as much as I can. Okay, but it's your journey. You'll have to be very um, you'll have to do a lot of hard work for this because this is a tough thing. Rahul, hi, I have cleared second technical round of a mid IT company. Okay, now the next round is complete managerial round. What things I need to prepare? Could you help me? Tomorrow is my third round. Thanks. Rahul, for the managerial round, you have to explain your project very well. The things which you'll explain are going to be the things which the manager will be asking. So explain your project in the perfect manner. If it is a mid-scale IT company, I believe it will be kind of Gensar, Birlasoft kind of organization, service-based organization. Try to explain your project not only from the development point of view, but also tell them aspects about how do you do the story pointing, how do you do the deployment, how do you do the testing, how do you gather the requirement, how do you decide how much time a particular user story is going to take, all those things, not just the technical part, because they need all rounders. And I tell this multiple times that for the service based organization, you have so many things you can talk about, because they just don't want good developers. They want all rounders who can also talk to clients, who can also do the deployment, do the testing, do everything. Manager basically want to sit and assign you on the project, and then he should not be worried about anything. You should be able to handle everything. That's what they want. That is why they want people who knows everything already, so that they need not to even put their brain on things like where I can put this particular candidate. They should be able to put you with round robin logic. Like they should not even put their brain on putting you in a project because you should know everything. That kind of candidate they prefer. So just become that candidate. Even if you don't know something, just say that you know the basics of it. Maybe something like Git or something. If you don't know something, you can say you're learning it. You will try to learn it more. You like learning it. So just don't say no that you don't know this, because then you are shutting the door on yourself. Okay. But yes, if there is something which is like batch epics, let's say you don't know batch epics and they're saying, then obviously you'll have to say that you have not worked on it. Otherwise they'll ask you to write and you'll not be able to write. So play your cards very. They'll not, see, first thing is that they'll not be asking you to write anything. They'll be talking about project related thing most of the time, and many of those things are going to be the managerial thing, not much technical. See, these are the person who are on the higher positions. They might be project manager or delivery manager, so they'll not be writing triggers on day to day basis. They know what trigger is, but they'll not be going in detail about anything. Okay, so play on your strong zone, don't go on their strong zone, and remain somewhere in between and try to tell them you are good man for that job. Okay. All right. RX100 is asking, sir, how much we can expect salary package as I have 2 years of experience? See, sadly in India, your current salary depends on your last salary as well. Whenever we switch, it is not that if I have 2 years of experience, then I'll be getting this much or that much. It is about it. It a lot depends on my current CTC. So let's say if my current CTC is 8, then they might be giving me 12. But let's say if my current CTC is 5, then even if that role has 12 LPA as the bracket, they will not give me 12 because my current is 5. Then they will be offering me 8. Though if there is other candidate who is applying for same role has 8 as current CTC, they will be offering him 12 because they know that 8 will come on 12, but 5 will come on 8. So they do a lot of calculations in between, and based on your last CTC they will offer you more. So that's how sadly it happens in India, is that it is not dependent on your number of years of experience. Okay, but good candidates take advantage of that thing. So let's say if I'm at 5, I will try to get my first offer at 8. Okay. Once I get 8, I will keep on giving interviews and I will try to get 12. Okay. Once I get 12, I'll try to give other interviews. I'll try to get 15. Good candidates do not remain on low CTC for very long. Once they realize that they are worth more than that, they just fight out their CTC. And that's what you have to do as well. You guys have to fight out for the CTC. See, if you say I can work for one LPA, company will be very happy. So if you feel that you deserve 50 LPA, then why to settle for 8 LPA? Keep on giving interviews, get the 15 LPA. See, we'll have also to think about the financial stability. We have our family to feed. We'll have to work for our future stability as well. We are not working for government jobs where we'll be getting pensions and all, so we'll have to make up for the future as well. So don't settle on the less CTC. Don't feel that you don't deserve it. You deserve it. Of course you deserve it. If people are getting it, you will also get it. It's just that you know how to get it. From 8, you will not be getting 16 directly. So from 8, we'll have to target 12. Then from 12, we'll have to target 16. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay. Oh, I've given so much gyan about CTC. All right, Dipali is asking, I'm Salesforce resource, but I've never been exposed to quality work and never worked on LWC. Very minor integration I have worked on other apps like Genesis. My exposure doesn't match my experience. Okay, all right, Dipali. So this happens with many people that they do not get to work on good projects, mostly in the service-based organization. Let's say I worked in service-based organization, got the support project. My development will always be weak. So we identifying what we are weak at is the first step, and then thinking about how we can improve is the second step. In your case, let's say you'll have to work on your integration and LWC part. Also you'll have to work on improving your fundamentals of Apex. Okay, so I think I suggested last time as well, go for apexsandbox.io to improve your fundamental, and then you'll have to do LWC course. Udemy is a very good source where you can find the zero to hero course, or better just ping me and I will give you all those links so that you can directly learn those things. But we will have to learn that thing, then only we will get the confidence. Okay, see, learning and confidence goes together. We learn it and then we gain confidence, then we learn, we gain confidence, and then if we do this collectively, let's say for 30 days, we will be in a different place in those 30 days. Okay, but it's good that you have realized that you are weak at certain areas and we need to improve on that. Okay. All right, Bitu is saying, hello sir, I have 1.5 years of experience and it's been a year. I am unemployed. Please guide me. My confidence is very down. All right, hi Bitu. So I don't know if you have applied for jobs and all those things. Please send me your resume. I will see what I can do on my level to help you out. Okay. I have given my number on chat. Please copy my number and give me your resume. I'll see whatever I can do on my end to help you. Okay, but don't be stressed about it. I know this is a difficult situation, but yeah, let's work together on it. Okay. All right. Rahul is saying, sir, I have total 7.5 years of experience with current CTC 20. TCS Infosys is not giving me 30% hike on my current CT. I have cleared TCS. Okay. See, what when they clearly say that they don't give you whatever they give. Let's say they are giving you 23, just take it. Sometime we first need an offer to put the resignation, and then based on that offer, we put the resignation. Our notice period starts, and then we keep on giving other interviews. Um, TCS and Infosys or many other service-based organizations, they are very rigid. Like once they say that we can give only 30%, they will not bargain on that because they know that there are a lot of candidate in the market. That is why they play this rigid game sometimes. But let's say they give 23, take 23, ask 26, 27 from other organization based on that 23 offer. Okay, that is, I mean, that's how I do this, and that's how I prefer doing this as well, is that if somebody is not giving me, I'll not fight it out. Like I'll not say I have this many years of experience, you are not giving me this. If they're saying they'll not give whatever you are giving me, give me that. I'll put resignation based on that, and then I'll try to get more on top of that. Okay. Yes, hi Shiva, you can ask technical question. The only problem is that if that question requires me to explain in detail, I might not be able to. But in that case, also I'll try to give you my number and ping you if that is feasible. There were a couple of instances where I was not able to answer questions as well, but then later on I go back and try to find the answers. Okay. Adarsh is saying, I have 3.5 years experience in TCS, first 1.5 in Java, last 1.5 in Salesforce. I also know, okay, you also have the Japanese proficiency. I've cleared the bilingual dev role in Accenture, but got only 8 LPA. And what is your current CTC? I think you can keep on giving other interviews as well. Uh, you have total 3 years of experience, 1.5 in Salesforce, and I think you'll be able to get more than that as well. Just keep on giving other interviews. Accenture is giving 8 fixed. I think they give 10% variable, I think. So maybe 9. But yeah, it is less. But then you also have a total 3 years of experience, and what can we expect from company like Accenture? They're not high paying companies, guys. You know that, right? Extreme weirdness. Hi Mohit, I have purchased your course 2 years ago. Now I'm planning on switching again. Should I buy another course? No, definitely not. Whenever you purchase any of my course, that is for lifetime, lifetime. You need not to buy it again. Just ping me again, and you will already be in the group. Just start revising those concepts again, and let's switch again. There are students. There is one student who has switched 3 times within within the he was the student of my first batch, and he has switched 3 times from then. So but no, of course not, you need not to purchase again. Others is asking, I also got offer from, but thank you for asking. Others, I also got an offer from mid-sized company for bilingual Java developer with 9 LPA fix. What should be my next step? I'm unable to get interviews from other orgs. But this is for Java role. I'm not sure about the Java related job openings. To be very frank, I have a friend in Java. I can help you with his contact detail. Uh, Others, but I don't know if I can help you in this. Anuj is asking, yesterday I had 2 rounds of interview at Deloitte, but I did not know what are the next step. Also, I had not received an email after second round. See, yesterday was Saturday, today is Sunday. So Saturday, most of the HR recruiters very rarely come whenever they'll have to do the bulk drive for Saturday. And once they pipeline your interview for the second round, they'll go. So it was Saturday. You'll have to give them that day, and then even Monday, Tuesday also, because on Monday she will in the morning till the evening she'll try to collect the feedback for your second round, because she has to schedule your first and second round on the same day. That is why she was able to schedule your second round on the same day. Otherwise they would have done it in the next week. So she'll come back on Monday, she'll collect the feedback. You might be able to get the feedback on Tuesday. So give them a buffer of 2-3 days. Okay. Don't worry. See, if your interview was on Saturday, I never expect the feedback on same day, because Saturday, most of the HR, after scheduling your interview, they'll go. Okay. Yeah, Tuesday, next Tuesday, you will most probably get the feedback, and if they'll have to set up a techno managerial round, they'll do that. Okay. Santosh is asking, do we need DSA to get into good companies? It's a controversial. Many companies, they do ask. Most of the product based company, they do ask DSA. So my opinion on this is that you should know a certain level of DSA, because it's a fundamental of computer science. Do not go in very much detail. Whatever data type we use in Salesforce, like list, maps, string, try to get to know the mid-level questions of those data types. Do not go in the details of the data type which we do not have in Salesforce, because they will not be asking. They know the limitations of Salesforce, so those company will not ask the DSA on linked list or hash map. They will be asking somewhere between array and string only. So try to stay there. You should know how to reverse your name, or you should extract the vowel from your name. You should know that, because those are very common. So I think you should practice basic level of DSA. And apexsandbox.io, you can go and check. They have very basic questions on that. Once you clear that, then go for lead code. Okay. Hmm. Hi Mohit, I got an offer from Salesforce Marketing Cloud Specialist. I'm a fresher, but I'm looking into Salesforce developer roles along with that. If you have got an offer for Marketing Cloud Specialist, my suggestion is to try and go for that, and explore the opportunities there where you can get the development related things as well. But do not say no to offers in such market where it is very uncertain. Okay. Hmm. All right, guys. I think I'll also have to leave in 10 minutes. Sorry. All right. Dipali is saying, hi, Mohit. I have experience for close to 8 years, but work exposure is not. I think I have already taken your answer. I get a review as you are not as per. Then what should be my best approach? Your approach should be to get um, increase your knowledge and get up to the level of your experience. So there should be a parity between experience and our knowledge. If there is any mismatch, then we'll have to work on filling that gap. In your case, you will have to fill your number of years experience with the extra knowledge. Okay. We'll have to work on that knowledge part. That I think I have already covered how. But if you still have further question, ping me and I'll be able to give you more detail about it. Okay. Rati Ranjan is asking, sir, I'm new to this because of having mechanical background and I want to make a beautiful, brightful career in Salesforce, but don't know where to start. Is it necessary to have coding knowledge? Okay. Rati Ranjan, the thing is, if you know the coding, then other things become very easy for you. But if you don't know the coding, then you'll have to learn all those things. And Salesforce coding is not actually the traditional coding which you see in other programming things. Salesforce coding is very easy. Okay, I know because of the mechanical background, we feel uneasy about coding, or we feel that this is not for me. But not knowing coding will 100% kind of limit yourself, and that too, it is not difficult. So, why to limit ourselves for something which is not even difficult? That is my only 2 cents on when people feel that they cannot write code in Salesforce. Writing code in Salesforce is very easy versus writing code in Java or somewhere else. Trust me, most of the things have been handled by the platform itself. Like very basic code we do, right, we are not the traditional developers. Trust me, we are we just we do know how to write code, that's it. But it is not a very traditional code which we write in Java or any other language. Okay, so it is very easy. Still, if you feel you are uncomfortable, then it is possible to make career out of Salesforce without writing a single line of code. There are multiple career tracks where you do not need to write code. Okay, so don't worry, there is a possibility. But whenever somebody come to me, I kind of guide them on learning it. Like, it is easy. First, I'll try to see if why you are uncomfortable, and then if you can learn it, then I'll definitely recommend you to learn it. Do we need DSA to get into good companies? I think I've already covered. Hi sir, I have added AI tools like instant chatbot agent force in my resume. Which are basics of them? Why will this helpful? And see, writing them is not the point. Point is, have you actually worked on them, or have you actually implemented Agent Force for any company, or have you actually implemented Einstein chatbot for any of your client? If yes, then adding them will 100% give you additional benefit. If not, then you will have to additionally explain why you have written it on your. If you have written it just after learning it from Trailhead and knowing the basics of it via Trailhead, I do not recommend adding it on your resume. I would rather recommend you to say it casually in your introduction that you are exploring the chatbot and agent force, completed the basic Trailhead of that, and you are looking forward to this to learn more on it. Okay. Okay. Rati Ranjan is saying, I haven't gone through any coding subjects in my entire engineering period. So, is it going to be difficult for me to make a success? It is not difficult. Don't worry. It is easy and it is possible to make career out of Salesforce without coding. So, I've answered both of your questions. Don't worry. First, don't worry. Be an open mind about it. It is possible. Okay. RX100 is asking, sir, how will be the sales for job market next 2 3 months? Next 2 3 months are going to be similar to what it is currently. You will be getting interview calls, you will be getting opportunities. Don't worry. Okay. I'm very bad in going through all those questions quickly. I have been applying to many companies and changed my resume 3 times. Okay. Still getting rejected. Rejected means you're not getting calls via it. Like you are applying, but they are not calling you. Okay. Not even a single callback happened. I don't know the reason. Surya is saying, okay. All right, Surya, you can ping me and I will see what I can do for you. Okay. But keep on applying. Even though you're not getting call back, keep on applying. Okay. And ping me also your resume. Jagdish is saying, hi Mohit, I have overall 5 years of IT experience and 2 years of experience in SF dev. I have very good salary. Okay. But when it comes to working, I lag behind a lot in Apex in real time project. What should I do? Okay. See, you will have to improve your knowledge part because you have total overall 5 years of IT experience and 2 years of experience in dev. Maybe you feel that your Apex is not that good, or maybe you feel that your colleagues or other people know better than you, or they are better coder than you. We will just have to work on improving your part, starting with the confidence. Okay. So try to practice. This is only for you, Jagdish. Try to practice from apexsandbox.io. I have pinned the link on it. Try to finish it within 2 weeks and tell me then how many problems you were able to solve, how many problems you were not able to solve, how many you solved with the help of the help available on the website, and then tell me where you are after the 2 weeks. This is only for you, Jagdish. You have to finish it within 2 weeks. So I'll give you 15 days. In 15 days, you'll have to solve all the problems given there and then tell me where you are after 2 weeks. Okay. Make sure you save my number from the chat and ping me your progress. Okay. The problem with the YouTube live is that I do not hear back. Okay. And I have habit of hearing that. But because this helps more people, wider audience, and this also gets recorded so that other people get to see it later on. All the students who miss this, I am doing via this platform. Okay. I have some questions regarding membership. How can I connect with you? I have created a whole video explaining that, but if you still have any question, I have already given my number on chat and you can ping me there. Okay. Extreme weirdness. I was talking about purchasing again for attending live classes and interacting again. You can interact with me without purchasing, and I am not doing any live classes currently because uh, we have not started any new batch. So you will already have recording to the previous batch which you have attended. go through that recording. I'm already available on chat, also available on one-on-one WhatsApp. You can ping me one-on-one, and if needed, I can set up a time with you to discuss. Okay. Sir, I want to learn more about integration. I think the group has already provided a channel, Salesforce something. I want people to go through that, and that I think will be good. But still, if you have any question related to integration which you are not able to find or which you are confused about, Kashif, take my number from here, ping me, and I'll be able to. I'll try to answer. Okay. All right. Let me take a couple of last question. One more question from Extreme Weirdness. One more question I had: does PD2 and JavaScript one matter as I'm planning to them? Go for PD2. Go for PD2. PD2 is very good certification. It's many senior Salesforce developer role or many lead role will have PD2 as a mandatory certificate. So if you'll have to choose between PD2 and JavaScript developer one, go for PD2. Okay. Honestly, by Arun Sharma. There is an opening in Coursera for Salesforce Dev. Is someone leaving? Yes, guys, I am leaving Coursera, and 31st of this month will be my last working day at Coursera. And yeah, I've enjoyed my time here. I've learned so many things here, and I want to take more challenges. And I was kind of a bit comfortable here, so I want to take more challenges. Okay. Coursera job, sir. When are you going to have a discussion on Coursera job role? I I don't want to talk much about it. If anybody has any question on that Coursera job, they can ask. Because I'm leaving and they are hiring. Talking about that role makes it bit controversial, so I don't want to do that. But all of my students I have already informed about roles and expectations and everything. Yet, if you have any question, I have pinged my number. Ping me. I'll be more than happy to discuss that. Okay. All right, Jagdish. Yes, please complete that and keep telling me your progress. Make sure you take my number from here, and will do. Hello, sir. I have 2.2 years of experience as a Salesforce dev. I'm working from 21 to 23, but after that, I took a career break. But now I'm actively looking for a job. How can I proceed? Keep on applying. Make sure you have a good reason for this gap from 2023 to 2025, because they're going to ask about this a lot. And make sure you explain properly. Try to say that even when you had this gap, you kept on learning Salesforce, you kept on upskilling yourself, even though you were not working, and show them that how eager you are to come back to Salesforce again and contribute again. Okay. Anand is asking, is Trigger still worth to learn? Trigger is 100% worth, Anand, 100% worth. And even though I want you to continue with the admin part, but learn triggers because triggers are very important. Okay. See, once you complete your admin part, you have to first learn the fundamentals of Apex. Do not directly go to trigger, because that will, you might be able to write basic triggers, but your knowledge, there will always be some gap in your knowledge if you directly write triggers without learning the fundamentals of Apex. So learning fundamentals of Apex is very important, because otherwise you will always have a doubt about when to use virtual, when to use abstract, when to use static, when to use non-static. You will always have doubt about when to use public, private, and you will always feel like why somebody did this, why I don't know this. So don't do that. Try to go through the basics of Apex first and then write triggers. Okay. Rahul is asking, sir, I have 4 years of experience and I have only worked on support project. Can you please guide? I am lagging in Apex and LWC. When we work in support project, yes, our development part suffers. We'll have to, from the fundamental, we'll have to start the fundamentals of Apex and then triggers and LWC. LWC will come later. First, fundamentals of Apex, then triggers. Try to practice this for a month or so. Then go for asynchronous Apex. Then you, once you gain the confidence, then you go for 15 days on HTML and JavaScript, and then pick the LWC. So that will be the roadmap. Integration will come the on the last part. Okay. Our Adhish is asking, hello sir, can I add fake experience as I have a career gap and have mechanical background? No, I don't recommend that. I don't support that. I'll not talk about that. But answer is no from my side. Okay. So Nal, see, you will be doing bad for yourself if you add fake experience. Even though if you get the job, and they will always be the expectation which you might not be able to fulfill. First, clearing the interview will be difficult because they'll be expecting more, and even if you get the job, it will be difficult for you because you will be chasing the expectation which will always be higher than your skill set. Okay. All right. Sona is saying from last 4 months, I've got four, 5 calls, and I have given almost 80 technical question, but they rejected one of the reputed company. He took almost 2 hours. That is very sad, Sonal, that they took 2 hours, like 2 hours of interviews, insane. Like I feel that 45 minutes are more than enough for any technical interview, and 2 hours is very bad. Whatever is happening with you is very bad, and but you'll have to also see the positive side. If you survived an interview for 2 years, that means you had something. Okay, maybe they were expecting too much from a candidate. I don't know, Sonal, you did not tell me your total experience. So tell me your total experience, because 2 years of interview on any experience level is way too much. And also please ping me on my number. Okay. 3 years. Okay. You have 3 years of experience. Okay. Got it. So, see, 3 years of experience, and they are asking 2 hours of technical interview. They must have given you something to write, and that must have taken a lot of time. Even I give interview today as a 10 years of experience Salesforce person. None of my interview ever stretched more than an hour. Trust me, none of my interview have ever exceeded more than an hour. So 2 hour is way too much. Please ping me. There are many calls for 3 years of experience, people, and I will do everything in my capacity to help you and my group also. PD YouTube, PDYT, Mohit Bhai Ram Ram wanted to get some insight from you. What should be the expected package for 7.5 experience dev TL? Bhai, you have to tell me the current CTC, because in India it happens with current CTC. I have people who are 5 years of experience and they are at 50 LPA, and I also know people who are at 10 years and they are still at 15 LPA. So there is a huge parity between number of years versus the CTC. A lot depends on your current CTC. Your current is around 36. Go for like if your current is 36, then 100% go for at least 50, 48 to 50, you can say the rough range. I hope you get it. 50 at least. I don't know if they will offer a stock option, because see, once you reach up to a level, then there'll be some stock options and all those things as well to inflate the CTC. But you should definitely ask for 50. And there are people who are getting 50 in your experience level. So it's not like it is way too much or something. No, there are people who are getting it. Abhishek Jain is saying, hi sir, big fan of your interview questions. Thank you so much, Abhishek. I just try to help as much as I can. Thank you so much for always supporting. Thank you so much. Keep on supporting, guys. Even when you get the job, the problem which I face is that many of my people, once they get the job, they leave me, they do not come back. It's okay, because of course I understand you must be working and it is difficult to come back, but at least try to recommend the channel to other people and support us with your likes and comments and views, and share it with your circle, share it in your next organization. And yeah, whatever time I get from my office and from my family, I try to spend with you all, so that I've got so much from the community. Many of my seniors helped me a lot. I just try to give back to community by following what they have taught me all the time. Aditya is saying, I heard Coursera is hiring. I did fill the form, but they sent a Google form asking for details. Is it expected? Yes, 100%. It is expected. Once they check that you are a relevant candidate, they'll give you a form asking for some additional detail. fill it ASAP and send it back to them so that they can proceed with you. Okay. All right. I have written code in 15 minutes. Then I think sometimes many interviewers lack how to take the interview as well. Sometimes I face this problem a lot that many company give opportunity to take interviews to the people who are not good interviewers. They are egoistic. They try to force on their solutions onto you. They try to judge you based on their skill set, but they needed to judge you on the basis of the requirement and your skill set and your experience level, not their experience level. But still, many interviewers I see that they try to fight with the candidate and try to impose that I know more than you. And that kind of attitude from an interviewer is very bad, because they are hiring, they should not impose this kind of attitude on the candidate. So sometimes we get bad interviewers, and that is also a learning, Sonal, to be very frank, because with through those good and bad interviewers we learn. Okay, and then we become a better version of ourselves. So treat it as a learning, and take the positivity that you were able to survive for 2 hours, then that means you have something. Okay, otherwise bad interviews like finishes in 20 minutes, trust me. So you survive for 2 hours. I think that itself is a positivity for you. You are almost there. Just stay there, hang on there, and I think I will hear very good news from you very soon. Okay. Any recommendation on which companies to target? I think product based companies are going to give you that much of the CTC, because on the service based side, either you go up on the architect level, then only you'll be able to fetch this much. But product based company will give you even on the senior Salesforce developer role. Which company to go for? I heard that Zoom Info was hiring couple of weeks ago. They can give you this much. Workday also can give you. um, Zoom can give you. They use Salesforce. I heard couple of days ago that Google is also hiring. They can also give you this much. So target the product based organization, because service based on this level, they'll not give this much, because they're getting a lot of candidates already. Okay. I have got job 3 months ago and I still watching your videos. Thank you, Abhishek. You did not send me sweet. So see, there is a rule, guys. Everybody has to follow this. Once you get the job, and from our group, you'll have to send me sweets. And my number is phone number is already available everywhere. So you can just ask for the address and I'll give you. You'll have to send me sweets once you get your job. That is the way you. I also share your happiness. Just give me five. I'll take 5 more minutes and try to address couple of other questions. Name the course which you recommended on Udemy of CPQ. I'll name the instructor and you have to search it. Hidalamba on Udemy. Just search for Hriday Lamba on Udemy. You'll be able to find him and all the courses he has. Let me just search if I can find the link directly. Yeah, let me give his profile. How does Coursera uses Salesforce? Aditya, Coursera uses Salesforce for their internal use cases. So we have multiple Salesforce instances, and we use it for our internal uh, processing and how we acquire the content, how we release the content. So that's how we use Salesforce. We have a small team of 10, 12 people. Rohit is saying, hi sir, I got an offer letter for 5 LPA. I have 1.5. I don't. It's good to join or wait to someone. No, please don't wait. Sorry to say this, but if you're getting opportunity, work on it. If CTC is less, try to get knowledge, and within no time, your worth will increase once you gain more knowledge, and then CTC will follow. Trust me, CTC will follow your knowledge. Just join that organization and start gaining knowledge. Okay. Others is saying I gave a 97-minute interview recently and it caused me headache after that. Tech lead and VP of that company was grinding me. I decided not to join even after getting an offer. All right, others, do let me know the company name on my WhatsApp number. And yeah, sometimes they do a lot in the interviews. Like sometimes an interview feels like they're doing too much, and even the candidates gets irritated. It's sad and bad, but they do that. I don't think, I think interview should be fun, or it should at least be look like it is a discussion happening between two people about a technology which they both like and love and they work on. So it should not be more than once I gave an interview, and this there I needed to present a presentation on something, and that presentation itself, they never let me present it properly. So from first slide itself, they started asking so many questions that it became a question and answer round rather than me presenting the slide. And I hated that. So I also did not join the company. I specifically gave them the reason that you don't know how to take the interview. So oh, it happens. Yes. Okay. Sandeep is saying, hi, Mohit. I have 3 years of experience. I feel that I have theoretical knowledge. I'm not confident in practical. Don't know how to overcome it. Now I'm trying to give an interview. Sandeep, try to work on practical scenarios via automationchampion.com. Let me ping you link. And all those scenarios which you see on the automationchampion.com, please try to make it via flows and via trigger. So with one problem you'll be able to solve it in two ways, via triggers and via flows. And in, let's say, a month you solve 30 problems. After a month you will have at least 30 business scenarios, because those problems are written in such a way that you will feel that yes, they are actual project related problems. And trust me, this is very common. Many people feel that it happens almost every day with everybody, that sometimes when you work on a problem, you are able to solve it, you feel very good. Sometimes when you are not able to solve it, somebody else was able to solve it, you feel that that person is so good and I'm so bad, I don't deserve this, I'm nobody, I'm not anywhere. And this keeps on happening. Just stay positive, stay open minded, and feel that okay, whatever new, I'll have to step up my game, I'll keep on improving myself. Don't feel that you don't know anything, or you are not worth anything. So don't worry, it happens with everybody. With all those insecurities and with all those fears, we improve also. Okay, so focus on that part, improving part more. Okay. The thing which helped me so much is that whenever I keep on learning something new on side by side along with my project work, that keeps motivating me and keeps telling me that yes, I'm going in the positive direction. So keep learning something new side by side. That will help you a lot in the confidence sector as well. Okay. No, I'm not joining Salesforce India, bro. I think I'll go back to consulting on the architect level. I like consulting more than I like working for the product based organization. So, and also with my experience, I think I'll have to gain knowledge on the leadership part, on the senior architect level part as well. Maybe that will help me in future with my next roles and future goals. So no, I'm not joining Salesforce India. I've got opportunity to join Salesforce couple of years ago. This time I did not even give the interview. I will 100% try Salesforce, but maybe later phase of my career once I reach a particular level, because in between I don't feel going there. Thank you so much. Yes, Utkarsh is saying right. The more you practice, the more you will become comfortable in those uncomfortable situations. Trust me, whenever we get project related requirement, you will be able to solve it. Don't worry that sometimes it is just the fear that we feel that we'll not be able to do something. That fear itself keep on pushing us backwards, but have faith that you'll be able to solve it. Okay. Uh, all right, I think guys that should be all. I am very happy that I spent healthy 1 hour and 50 minutes with you, and thank you so much, everybody, for joining. And I thoroughly enjoyed. I very soon I'll be able to disclose where I'm going and my next steps. I'm definitely planning two different projects on my YouTube. One is on Sales Cloud, one is on Service Cloud, which will help people who do not have real time experience in those clouds, and they get interview questions so that they'll become comfortable in those clouds when they give interview. So thank you so much. I absolutely enjoyed this discussion, and I'll see you there in the short video tomorrow morning. Make sure you answer the question. Thank you guys. Good day to you. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.